Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 1 year ago today, I should have died. Now this is my story. Now this year has really been like a roller coaster for me. And like all roller coasters, it started off with a big drop. So exactly 1 year ago today, me and two of my friends, we clocked out of work on New Year's Eve and they were gonna go to a car meet. I had to go with my parents, but we were both gonna go on Lakeshore Drive. So we decided to go for a drive together. So we all get on Lakeshore Drive and we're all having fun. We're driving responsibly. 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 Now I'm driving on the third lane from the left. And as I'm passing this Jeep, imagine it's a Jeep. As I'm passing it, out of nowhere with no indicators, no warning, nothing, he decides to swerve in front of me. And at this point, I'm told I should have stopped. But instead I swerved. Now after I swerved, I realized that there's no way I can get any control because this car was front wheel drive. And the best part was this car was not even mine. This car was my dad's. This car was my dad's 2017 Toyota Camry with 22,000 miles. The only reason I'm alive is because my parents saw the car before they saw me. Now after I swerved and I was going through it, now after I swerved and I lost control, I'll never forget this feeling. It was like I was free, like I was untouchable. And it was just bliss. Bang! Now every single airbag in that car deployed, so it was a complete total. And I was completely fine. Now I want to thank the guy that stopped to help me. If you didn't have to do that, thank you so much. I remember when the firefighters got there, they didn't realize I was the one in the crash because I was fine on the side and they were trying to get in the car and I was like, no, I'm the driver and I was the only driver. And they were really surprised. At first, I didn't want to go to the hospital, but then they said I had to sign something and I was kind of scared to see my parents, so I decided to go. That was a bad idea. I got there and they did test after test after test after test, and then they redid some tests. Like they were trying to find something wrong with me. And I passed with a clean bill of health. I don't know how, but I remember the firefighter that day, he told me that I was reborn. That day started off what is probably the worst year of my life. And I'm talking little TJ losses, okay? And 2021 is getting every last single kick in. Cause just this week, my parents have to sell both of their cars and have to get one. My alternator just went. And I'm ashamed of just where I am, what I am. Hopefully this year will be a little more kind to me. I got a lot of big plans. Hopefully you guys will join me for the ride. So if you could like, subscribe, and comment, I'd appreciate it. Peace. And we were all driving responsibly. Every single airbag on that car went off. Now I just want to thank the guy that stopped to help me. Thank you so much. That was so used to always say one day, one day. This is day one.